Hi friends, this is Fee and thanks so much for joining me today on my channel. Today I'm sharing a layout with you for the Mixed Media Frenzy YouTube hop. This week, a group of scrapbooking YouTubers will each be scraplifting a layout by Julie Taylor that I've put at the beginning of this video, and I'll leave a link in the description box below so you can go and check out all of their videos. I've started my layout today with some Dylusions acrylic paint in Pure Sunshine, which I've watered down and just applied to some Vicky Bouton Foundations paper. I'm also adding in some Nouveau Sparkle Spray in Tender Peach and some splatters with Japanese Maple. Once I'm happy with the mixed media, I'll set that aside to dry and I'll start to prepare my photo. I'm just going to start by mounting that on some white cardstock, and I'll just distress the edges of that, and then I'll add that to the rainbow paper from the Cocoa Vanilla Sunkissed collection, and I'm just going to use the section of the paper that has the yellows, oranges, pinks and reds. The photo that I'm using today is of a sunset at Hermosa Beach, and so these colours go perfectly with that photo. I'm just going to distress the edges around that paper as well. I'm then going to use one of the pocket cards from the collection to create another border around the photo, and in order to do that I need to trim it down and then repiece it back together. And once that's finished, I'll mount that onto some of the yellow cardstock, just distressing each of the layers in between. Once I've finished preparing my photo, I'm going to come in and start with the background. And to do that, I'm just going to gut the center out of this ombre paper to use as a background. I'm then going to make some markings on the inner piece, and I'll use those as my starbursts on the layout. Once I've finished cutting all of the starbursts out, I'm just going to come around and distress the edges of all of the individual pieces. And then I'm going to come in and adhere my mixed media background to my border. I'm going to mount my photo up on some foam, just so that it stands out a bit more on the page, and then I'm going to come in and position all of the starbursts. I'm just going to use the T-square ruler to make sure everything's straight before gluing those pieces down. Once I'm happy with the position of the photo, I'm just going to come in with some embellishments. I've cut a phrase from one of the cut apart sheets in the collection, and I've also trimmed down some of the flower ephemera, and I'll just position those around the bottom of the photo. Once I'm happy with that cluster, I'm going to come in with some seagulls from Bramble Fox. Now the seagulls are white, but on this particular evening with the sun in the background, they were appearing black in the sky. So I've just used a pit marker to colour my seagulls to match that memory. I'm then going to use some clear stamps and some black Stays-On ink just to attach some smaller little clusters of seagulls throughout the layout. I've fussy cut some stars from one of the other patterned papers in the collection, and I'm just going to scatter those around the layout. And the great thing about this is that you can use them to hide up any spots that you didn't intend to have on the page. For my title, I'm going to use the Aria puffy stickers from Bella Boulevard, as well as some white puffy stickers from Pink Fresh Studio. And I'm just going to use some glue to adhere that down. The final touches for my layout today are just going to be some puffy stars from Bella Boulevard, and that's going to complete my layout. Thank you so much for joining me today. I really hope that you'll hop along and see all of the other videos from the other participants in the hop, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye!